Yeah. Sometimes the mind just spirals out of control. Niggas need to just sit down and listen. Some thinking. You start imagining shit like. Sometimes you gotta just talk to these niggas, you know? You don't know what's real, what's fake. All you could do is live. So much confusion, I don't know if they for me or against me. Niggas would hate if I pulled up in that Bentley. We all grew up together. As I got older, I found myself alone. Things got better, niggas I just met greeting me with open arms. I never felt love in my hood, now I'm forming bonds. Ain't like the mark of the beast, eating my flesh, stay strong till it's peace. Enemies won't lay me to rest, blade to their cheek. Now they see me when they sleep. Each step that I take is formulated, remain patient. Study my craft like masons. I was locked in jail pacing, back and forth, spent the year in the court. Did the case, I was free again. Looked at my mom's face, knowing I was sin again. Every beginning has an end. If I die, we will meet again. Last of a dying breed, I put my life in this verse, hoping they hear me. Last of a dying breed, I put my life in this verse, hoping they hear me. Last of a dying breed, I put my life in this verse, hoping they hear me. Last of a dying breed, I put my life in this verse, hoping they hear me. My chest was hurting. All the blunts I be burning. Emotions I be holding in. Got my world turning. All them nights I done spent on the streets. Pop told me to leave. Get out. I'm only 14, dealing with grief. 14, between what God and the devil mean. Can't sleep, just ready to kill some. Never thought about the consequences as a young. Never thought about all this drinking, probably stole my growth. Bottle of Georgie on the S stugging. Money fee good. Go home and roll them, it's nothing. See the police come and run. Stash the piff, when they leave we safe again. Picked up the pen, started writing, describing what I observed and took part in. Was I heartless? To a certain extent. Who coming to your defense when them guns walking, blood rushing? My time on this earth made me believe something. I'ma leave something worth something. I done seen niggas fall, seen niggas rise, seen niggas live, seen niggas die. I rose from the concrete, protégé to the streets. My people wanna hear me speak till I'm resting in peace. Sit on my throne like the god Apollo, shining more muscle than a Silverado. Never follow, born leader. My destiny led me to bang through your speakers. Bang. Last of a dying breed, I put my life in this verse, hoping they hear me. Last of a dying breed, I put my life in this verse, hoping they hear me. Last of a dying breed, I put my life in this verse, hoping they hear me. Last of a dying breed, I put my life in this verse, hoping they hear me. Let's get it. Shit, I see everything, nigga. Sometimes I wanna leave this earth. The pain quench my thirst. Every minute, every hour, my mind work. Lift iron with callous hands, counting grands while my man starve. I give him what I can. Soul not for sale, it's priceless. Eat food like persistent cutters and rikers. Righteous militant on the ball, getting money like Fritz. Let a clip off like ST.raw. Y'all niggas bitch made, and we don't never forget. What you want a boxer, feel a switchblade. Time moving. Niggas getting more bitter and these rhymes soothing. It's a wise movement. Left the drugs and the licks alone. I'm just focused on moving in the bigger home. Best when I'm left alone. You like you getting thrown. I speak with a different tone. I holler and get you gone. Morning news, you ain't pay your dues. Can't write a book about your life, then you ain't making moves. If you don't listen, then you won't improve. Niggas telling on themselves cause they tryna prove. I ain't never speak in the streets and I ain't never lose. Fly bitches somewhere, OT, my kinda move. Stay smooth, drink a gallon of water. Break my niggas out of prison, get them over the border. Niggas talk like they dogs, they ain't built like that. Flashing money in the club, they ain't built like that. Niggas claim blood or cars, they ain't built like that. When their hands behind they back, niggas gon' ride. Niggas talk like they thugs, they ain't built like that. Flashing money in the club, they ain't built like that. Niggas claim blood or cuz, they ain't built like that. When their hands behind their back, this portion of my life represents the rebirth. I make a tear jerk with these balls of pain they never seen hurt. Smiling and beguiling, twist your wig like a hairstylist, looking at me like I'm wildin'. You a grown man acting childish and I ain't playing games. It's like a nigga from Mars, how I act violent. Keep the dope piling. I got malice like a VA clip. Rock niggas like slow ballads. Stay in my lane. I be feeling good. Body pure, it's understood that I rep the hood. Lived a few different places, I made it there. Always linked with the G's, I feel it in the air. Desperation, type of shit where you see a nigga holding the grip and take it. Stalk the block late night for a Vic. Too many cameras. Criminal life is damaging. These niggas rambling, talking about their money and things. Flagged up, acting like they running the game. Put a gun to their face, now they running they chain. Can't make it on their own, so they paying the bang. That's not the cloth that I'm cut from. Nah. My rep alone have niggas saying don't touch son. Niggas talk like they thugs, they ain't built like that. Flashing money in the club, they ain't built like that. Niggas claim blood or cuz, they ain't built like that. When their hands behind their back, these niggas gon' ride. Niggas talk like they thugs, they ain't built like that. Flashing money in the club, they ain't built like that. Niggas claim blood or cuz, they ain't built like that. When their hands behind their back, these niggas gon' ride. Navigate through the unknown. The streets, it was once home. Blood in the tombstones, jails in the group homes, the walls with a soup stone. Never put a suit on, but he got 2 phones. Nobody asked what's wrong. We all keep to ourselves in pursuit of the wealth, neglecting our health. Play the hand you was dealt. Instincts of survival. One hand on the Bible, murdered your rival. DNA from saliva. Rep the gangs. We used to be tribals, instilled in us the claim. Went from Navajo to Piru. Most still remain, getting washed in a cycle. Throw your life away in exchange for a name. The game is trifle, bottle our pain. Aneurysm, stress to the brain. Maintain, hold your head through the shame. Achieve fame and die for a chain. We want change, wind blowing out the flickering flame. Try to stay sane. Overstand, fly like an eagle, survey the land. Overstand, the whole way of life is over, man. Overstand, stay on course, stick to your plan. Overstand, negative thoughts could hurt your chance. Overstand, fly like an eagle, survey the land. Overstand, the whole way of life is over, man. Overstand, stay on course, stick to your plan. Overstand, negative thoughts could hurt your chance. Manhood, where have you been? I remember when we used to lead. Now I see us following trends. Hennessy bottles next to the 7-day candles. He'd die for his friends, things a mother can't handle. She told him watch him, 4-letter words leaving you blind. Now he don't even got a head to look behind him. Wisdom keep you out of darkness, but you gotta find your way through the dark. For the wisdom gotta part with wicked ways, behavior to make men slaves. Killed himself, only did 10 days. Life change when you faced with reality. Quarantine is a formality. G's don't need batteries. Another dead messiah. Judas was right beside him. Chick with the monster poking holes in the condom. This is how the world got him. Pointing fingers, never taking blame for their problems. Unaccomplished. Overstand, fly like an eagle, survey the land. Overstand, the whole way of life is over, man. Overstand, stay on course, stick to your plan. Overstand, negative thoughts could hurt your chance. Overstand, fly like an eagle, survey the land. Overstand, the whole way of life is over, man. Overstand, stay on course, stick to your plan. Overstand, negative thoughts could hurt your chance. I draw first blood, pledge my allegiance to the game. Fought a lot of wars over drugs, feel my pain. I don't bang, I reign with the thugs. Put one up in your brain, I ain't choose this life. I was born in the flame, baptized in fire. I'm trying to stay sane on this one-way ticket to hell. Avoid the grave, enslaved. Trapped inside a cage, deranged. Number, not a name. Stuck inside a maze, the streets or behind the wall, it's all the same. How can I change? I'm addicted to the diamond rings. Money and fast cars, all the finer things. I'm a king, gon' die in the underworld. Gun up in my palm, another face on the mural. Keep it thorough, even kill for the dough. The street life is all I know. The block took my heart, then I got deep in a street nigga. When them guns come out, that heat hit ya. Then we eat dinner with street niggas. Better play your part, better watch them niggas that eat with ya. School of hard knocks, graduated top of my class, so you know I squeeze triggers. They said we go hard for the cake. Hit the boulevard, go hard for the Wraith. D slid on the pick and get hit with the charge. Feared and respected, compared me to God. We don't rob, we hustle and get ours. 5-star generals, we don't let the rats get involved. Only flash out of town, couple stacks in the garb. Let the top down, got your bitch in the car. Ghetto star, I don't never move to be seen, I'm low. I don't gotta move with a team. Shooters on the roof, bulletproof, European. You would think I'm high, how I'm in a coupe leaning. Long as they fiendin', I'm gon' get to it. Good work, sell itself, no problem recouping. If I got the drop, let it blow. The street life is all I know. The block took my heart, then I got deep in a street nigga. When them guns come out, that heat hit ya. Then we eat dinner with street niggas. Better play your part, better watch them niggas that eat with ya. School of hard knocks, graduated top of my class, so you know I squeeze triggers. Bang, 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 bang. New York, It's like the jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Yeah, bang, bang, They wanna know what them colors be like. I'm from New York, don't get it confused, we ain't thuggin' alike. I'm the one that's moving the work, you just smoking it right. Pounds get exchanged for the money, that's something light. I've been through a lot, it was all for a reason. Never followed the crowd, always did what I believed in. Niggas are still plotting your food after you feed them. Since gluttony is sin, it's to hell after I leave them. They thought I'd be an underachiever, but I'm low-key in a hotel suite, fucking a diva. I get bagged and wanna sing like Aretha. There'll be a kite sliding under yourself from the Grim Reaper. Growing up, we had to shoot the 5, scuff sneakers. Nobody went to prison for life for petty beefing. Before you try to dance with the devil, greet the demons. Bodies gotta drop every day till I feel we even. Niggas getting shot in my hood every day. You already know that it's real, we don't play. Watch your mouth when you mention my name, I'm dang spray. All you hear is bang, 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 bang. Niggas getting shot in my hood every day. You already know that it's real, we don't play. Watch your mouth when you mention my name, I'm dang spray. All you hear is bang, 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 bang. I seen things that I can't rap about on the record. Feds falsify info, trying to put it together. Strong team, sever thugs, fold under pressure. Couldn't face 100 years, but they murder for cheddar. A strong man's heart, light as a feather. Never to see the streets again for my endeavors. Whether we right or wrong, poverty takes the blame forever. And when a mother's scorned in that courtroom, there go your leverage. I know niggas in Attica that swallow glass in their breakfast. Good kids that turn killers, cause they was molested. You gotta walk around with a weapon. Mobsters rock a suit and tie fulfilling your death wish. Dead or in jail was labeled our destiny. They ain't tell us kings and queens was our pedigree. Aim your gun at your target, hold it steadily. The streets is the streets, but know who the real enemy. Niggas getting shot in my hood every day. You already know that it's real, we don't play. Watch your mouth when you mention my name. Bang spray, all you hear is bang bang, bang bang. Niggas getting shot in my hood every day. You already know that it's real, we don't play. Watch your mouth when you mention my name. Bang spray, all you hear is bang bang, bang bang. Yeah. Shed tears for the children that's missing. Going for years, bodies never found, or the people who did it. No consequences for sinners when they born out of privilege. Boys become men in these prisons, reality hit them. Turn to the same sex, cause you yearn for affection. Voices from behind the walls crying out for attention. Invisible man like Ralph Ellison, indoctrinated with lies, traumatized by the government, controlled substances. Formed a covenant with hip-hop, but it was hijacked by the Zionists. Gave us the drugs, we still supplying them. 5K one agreements, our people signing them. When force possess the power to knock men off they square. You did the crime, how could you put another man in a chair? Will you survive? Your soul must permeate air. At some time, have you forgotten that you solemnly swear to stay true to who you are? A gangster amongst gangsters. Death before dishonor, took lives with a banger. Tattoo of your mom on your chest, they left her hanging with a knife in the neck, cause you talk to them agents. Everything starts off as love until you do wrong. No hugs in your home, so the streets kept you warm. Two types of thugs, one ain't afraid to die, and the other would do anything to survive. Everything starts off as love until you do wrong. No hugs in your home, so the streets kept you warm. Two types of thugs, one ain't afraid to die, and the other would do anything to survive. As young girls twerk in front of the TV screen, we losing hope. Parading like sex fiends, low self-esteem. Keep your thoughts clean. That pale horse show no remorse to queens, and it's hard to divorce when you tied to the game. Bloodshed from wars fought, had our best men sentenced to hundreds of years in court. Eyes bulging out his corpse. Witness his wife get raped before he died. Should've left New York. Point to mention he was warned and didn't listen. Too much pride, built strong but not mentally gifted. Went from a poodle to a lion. Shape shifted, surrounded by homicide. You either is or you isn't. Common sense can't prove my intent. Instincts of survival. Doesn't matter how the truth is bent. Flee the scene without leaving a print. Don't plan on leaving this earth without leaving a dent. Can rinse the blood off my hands in this trench. Can't sleep, try lifting my feet, but I'm stuck in cement. Was told to repent, hit the blunt and attempt to talk to God, give me a sign before I choose to commit. Everything starts off as love until you do wrong. No hugs in your home, so the streets kept you warm. Two types of thugs, one ain't afraid to die, and the other would do anything to survive. Everything starts off as love until you do wrong. No hugs in your home, so the streets kept you warm. Two types of thugs, one ain't afraid to die, and the other would do anything to survive. Everything starts off as love. There's two types of thugs. Everything starts off as love. There's two types of thugs. Everything starts off as love until you do wrong. No hugs in your home, so the streets kept you warm. Two types of thugs, one ain't afraid to die, and the other would do anything to survive. Everything starts off as love until you do wrong. No hugs in your home, so the streets kept you warm. Two types of thugs, one ain't afraid to die, and the other would do anything to survive. enough. So much pain and the reasons to live keep me alive. Money constantly on the brain, can make it if you try. 10 toes down in the rain, should be inside. I want more than average, I ain't gon' lie. Me and the guard built for hours. Seems the plate come before the rise. We just want hours, no space to fit in. Always been a standout man of the house. Had to take the grown man route. Absorb trauma like an empath. Wish I could feel that maybe I could make love last. Tomorrow ain't promised and we all going through it. The ongoing cycle feel like the days looping. Quiet the mind, try to breathe for a minute. Made it this far, it don't make sense quitting. Sometimes you feel like you can't trust. Why they act like they on your side to leave you stuck? See the money but you can't touch. Unless you get it on your own. They act like they ain't had enough. You feel like you can't trust. Why they act like they on your side to leave you stuck? See the money but you can't touch. Unless you get it on your own. They act like they ain't had enough. Everybody out to get what they can. Some use their mind, some get it with a gun in their hand. Pigeonhole you when you try to expand. How you maneuver and make it through is what makes you a man. I never thought I would have to endure such things. Start to ponder on the unseen and why such things tend to happen when you don't deserve it. Beneath the surface of a peasant, they could be a king. We lose ways of expression. One thing for certain, we all destined to return to the essence. Utilize the gifts you was given, we all blessed with something. Time ticking, I don't see much effort. Call it luck when you easily winning. Those that struggle and strive, your purpose is to stay on your mission. Sometimes you feel like you can't trust. Why they act like they on your side to leave you stuck? See the money but you can't touch. Unless you get it on your own. They act like they ain't had enough. You feel like you can't trust. Why they act like they on your side to leave you stuck? See the money but you can't touch. Unless you get it on your own. They act like they ain't had enough. They act like they ain't had enough. Sometimes you feel like you can't trust. Unless you get it on your own. Yeah. Unless you get it on your own. Sometimes you feel like you can't trust. You feel like you can't touch. Unless you get it on your own. From the pavement, Death Squad. You still mad, nigga? I read what up. On another note, this for my niggas that ain't take the oath. Maintaining as deep as the raven, how these lame men become famous. While the real hug the pavement with guns blazing. Juggle grams of they back breaking. Still making time to jot rhymes on these pages. Bags under the eyes, the love for the game is what saved us. Hard labor, paying dues, roll cigar papers. OGs was hitting Garcia Vegas. Rappers was talking about my life, that's why I played them. Boom bap at the staircases, familiar with the gangsters. Played the other side of the board, that's why I made it. This ain't a caper, higher infinite power, they try to rape us. This is the age of independence, I'm thankful and grateful to be in this position. Even still facing opposition, niggas put in no work and play the victim. Don't matter if you gifted, if you can't go the distance. Quit when it get hard, you not built for the system. Clout chasing, I don't need validation. You gotta find a way to make it out. You gotta get through what's holding you back. I made it out, work hard, you can make it out. Never mind the words of a hater, I made it out. Take heed to the jewels that drop and make it out. Respect to the G's on the block that made it out. Take it one day at a time and make it out. This world could care less about your feelings, but let it out. Cause it's the truth that leads to healing. Leaders wear their heart on their sleeve, who ran the building. Guns the only thing that need concealing. My time in this business has been revealing. Optimistic that I won't hit a glass ceiling. I made a killing, but nobody had to die for me to write these rhymes. Younger age, so it's my time to shine. I heard these rappers tell lies, leading you to the hellfire. Even heard that they birds on the wire. Do we retire when we reach our peak? Break through the threshold, tackle new feats. Every day a new beast awakens. Need sleep to rest from mental enslavement. Cause from securists, men who lack formation. Holding on to hope, relying. But if they start flaking, only the strong gon' make it. Adapt to the changes, ain't really much sacred. Degradation of the human family. MAD deserves a Grammy. Back rooms, lot of nose candy. Hoes fancy, this for the family. You gotta find a way to make it out. You gotta get through what's holding you back. I made it out, work hard, you can make it out. Never mind the words of a hater, I made it out. Take heed to the jewels that drop and make it out. Respect to the G's on the block that made it out. Take it one day at a time and make it out. Turn me up some. Yeah. Death Squad. Peace to the God. Erick Sermon, what up? Ari was poppin'. You know, we had to come back and hit him with some of that real hip hop. Let's go. New year, many fell on tough times. It's clear who God is. Wherever we are, the devil appeared. I don't think they see life clear. Indoctrinated, militant like the OGs in population. Dress said Overstand. Who gave these snakes hands? Who gave us the keys to break down the halves that tore up the land? Drug epidemic, systemic racism, learn we ruled and Kemet. Iceman inheritance, the Western. Been tricked out of knowledge of self. How can I rest when every night a gun go off? He lied breathless, half naked, covered in a white sheet like a Klansman. Ambulance pulled up, police canvassed the scene. Blood on the pavement, pray for the seeds we have to cultivate in these war zones. Similar to Rome, gladiators in designer clothes holding their chrome to make a home to more stress. Struggling our moms' faces, another generation. Worked to the bone, dreams shattered cause she has to provide with a man that nobody knows. Maybe once every few years he call the phone. What made him leave? Days when I hurt to breathe. No identity, lost creed, just more weed. Wanna let the Porsche breeze. Lawyer fees, bail money is costly to be a G. That's how we came up, trial and error. Some never get it together. A good name lasts forever. Can you handle the pressure? When your back's against the wall, the things that we stand for get thrown out the window. They ain't loyal no more. Thought you was getting to a bag, now you nailed to a cross. Slipping in the game where you gotta enforce. Lack of muscling, too much brains, too much pain inflicted on those that abuse the law. Of cause and effect, made your bed so you naturally slept. Naturally wet, hail the bullets, had the heart to pull it. As you laid on that wooden floor, Mama heard the Lord's call. You ain't gotta suffer no more. Hearts torn from the loss. Wasn't judged for your wrongdoings. Figured this way of life ongoing, and the only thing better is the unknowing. Figured this way of life ongoing, and the only thing better is the unknowing.
Okay, let's talk. You know a lot goes through a man's mind when he's stressed up north. You know I love you, of course. Couple times that we fought, it was over jobs that I lost. Easy to sleep and dream, but reality's hard. C's gotta eat, and I'd rather hustle than starve. Your friend told me how y'all be in the bar on the nights that I work. When you leave, it be in another man's car. Do I believe something that I can't prove in my heart? I know that's not how you move. Be with you or go back to the streets. Come to find out your friend told you ride in his Jeep. They say love bring lies and deceit, Cause people see what they can't have and they rather it cease. You was right, all we needed was conversation. Twisting up the lie, deep thought and meditation. Couldn't take the thought of our ties breaking. Would've walked if you ain't teach me about patience. Would've walked if you ain't teach me about patience.
You wouldn't just believe anything when you really love somebody. Baby, let's talk about it. Can't you see it's envy and jealousy? I would never share my body. Baby, let's talk about it. Who is she to you to let her word mess up our lives? Talk to me before you just leave, you know deep inside.
How can I trust somebody I hardly know? You, my heart couldn't stomach you creeping out on the low. Plus we was young in love. You ain't experienced much outside of me. Plus I got locked with them cuffs. Thought you would have forgot about me. Selfishness mixed with anxiety had everything rocky. You stood by me, gave me my first seed, so I vowed to give you the same camaraderie. Can't blame me for bugging out. I worked hard, had a few ups and downs, even bought a house so we could relax. Your love take the stress off my back. Heard you cheated, ain't no way I could hold emotions back. Trapped by the words of a snake. When you wasn't around, she was all in my face. Blinded, I couldn't tell the real from the fake. I'm happy we could talk and set everything straight.
You wouldn't just believe anything when you really love somebody. Baby, let's talk about it. Can't you see it's envy and jealousy? I would never share my body. Baby, let's talk about it. Who is she to you to let her word mess up our lives? Talk to me before you just leave, you know deep inside.
You know I keep it A1. You know I keep it A1. Cash calls, hoes. You know I keep it A1.
It's sickness.
These niggas frontin' for the gram, homie. I'm a grown man, so I gotta keep it A1. Won't feed your fan, but you tricking off bands, homie. You don't keep it A1. My shorty got an ass like damn, and she sticking to the plan, so I gotta keep it A1. Niggas let their gun bland, but they snitching on the stand, homie. You don't keep it A1. 10 toes down, keep it A1. I'ma run the town till my day come. These niggas in the spot throwing up the ones. Come home to their family, don't give them none. Wifey got her own, cause I bring it home. No stress, she be working out, keep her body tone. I be laughing cause these dudes frontin' on the gram like bosses and they move an onion. Fake Gucci, fake Louis, acting like groupies, trying to get a pic. When I pull up, it's a movie. Cameras flashing, drip on splash. No steak sauce, got that A1 cash. Let it stack, ducking these rats. See your name in some paperwork, you getting clapped. Mafia rules, no dapper Dom. Blending in, counting Benjamins, bowling like LeBron. These niggas frontin' for the gram, homie. I'm a grown man, so I gotta keep it A1. Won't feed your fan, but you tricking off bands, homie. You don't keep it A1. My shorty got an ass like damn, and she sticking to the plan, so I gotta keep it A1. Niggas let their gun bland, but they snitching on the stand, homie. You don't keep it A1. I don't talk to 12, keep it A1. Fuck the ops, heckler and cops, shoot it out with guns. Keep a small circle room with OGs from Brixton to Brooklyn. I ain't never cop a plea. I go hard on the boulevard, make bail, never seen the mess hall or the yard.
Poor, rich, always living large. Death squad, the niggas playing games, we just deal the cards. Young guard, eyes open, I see the facade. Niggas broke, never pulled the V out of garage. I be on the island, women, they want a menage. Buying out the bar, shorty know that she fucking with stars. I give the orders, you follow instructions. This what happens when you a real nigga with substance. Cuff on the leaves on top of constructions. New York niggas straight off of the Hudsons. These niggas frontin' for the gram, homie, I'm a grown man, so I gotta keep it A1. Won't feed your fan, but you trickin' off bands, homie, you don't keep it A1. My shorty got an ass like damn, and she sticking to the plan, so I gotta keep it A1. Niggas let their gun bland, but they snitching on the stand, homie, you don't keep it A1. 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 Homie, you don't keep it A1. These niggas frontin' for the gram, homie, I'm a grown man, so I gotta keep it A1. Won't feed your fan, but you trickin' off bands, homie, you don't keep it A1. My shorty got an ass like damn, and she sticking to the plan, so I gotta keep it A1. Niggas let their gun bland, but they snitching on the stand, homie, you don't keep it A1. 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 Homie, you don't keep it A1. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. One day we all gotta go. One day we all gotta go. One day we all gotta go. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Pray for the souls that ain't touched down. Anything goes on these green pastures. Don't drown in the abyss. Define what matters to rich. Look down on the poor, hope reduced to a wish. Work with no passion at all, only conclude to a ditch. Mind full of lies, stuck wondering who will assist. The man in the sky, does he really exist? Vertical slit to the wrist, will they really be missed? Fake versus real, hard to tell through this holograph. Time passed, so many drop like sand through the hourglass. 85 of bloodlines, the 5 trying to make knowledge born to the blind. Listen and learn, struggle part of the grind. Dollar signs make the world turn. Corrupt minds will always regret their bond. Fly high, spread your wings. Crime and the shame, all the pain life bring. One day we all gotta go. One day we all gotta go. One day we all gotta go. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. One day we all gotta go. One day we all gotta go. We all gotta go. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Unify all colors. We share the same threat. Government trying to take everything from us. Get yours, don't die for nothing. Stand for something, they don't love us. World leaders, puppeteers of the public, no substance. Mandated laws, we ain't ready for war. The youth need more than candy out the store. As the years go by, watch the black man die, black women cry, black children ready to ride. Faced with oppression, poor diets lead to aggression. Plead to a sentence, no evidence, drugs or weapons. Never heard or cared to receive the message, illiterate. Smoke from the cigarette hits the air. Looking through the cell gate, trying not to shed a tear. Absence, presence not fully established. Disrespect in the universe labeled as savage. One day we all gotta go. One day we all gotta go. One day we all gotta go. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Yo, what up, Sean? You trying to eat, right? Pick that gun up and come up. You see that new ride? Bitches outside with their mouth wide. Listen to me. Pick the gun up, pick the gun up. You could come up, you could come up. Pick the gun up, pick the gun up.
You could come up, you could come up. Pick your gun up, pick the gun up. You could come up, you could come up. That's what they saying, but that don't mean it's true. Or for you. Hey yo, what up, kid? Hear me out. I see you on the block, I done been down that route. I see you selling drugs in front of your mama house. How she gon' feel when she figure all this out? She at work busting the back to bring it back. For your little brother and sis, I reminisce when I was out there getting it, popping clips, looking over my shoulder, pushing a new Rover. Street soldier, drunk off that King Cobra. Niggas tried to take my life over the coca. Best friend died cause he would've handed over. When the law rolled up, they had the case sold up. Nobody showed up to court but my mom's hold up. Hear me out, kid, I beat the case but I'm lucky. Second time they cuffed me, I was on this very same block, yo, they rushed me. Pick the gun up, pick the gun up. You could come up, you could come up. Pick the gun up, pick the gun up. You could come up, you could come up. Pick your gun up, pick the gun up. You could come up, you could come up. That's what they saying, but that don't mean it's true. Or for you. You could choose to listen, I could relate cause till this day my hands itching. Ain't a couple of your homeboys locked in Clinton. You ain't paying one visit in that cold prison. Can't describe when you stuck bitten over mistakes you made when them shells hitting. Hope the bell's ringing. Are you waking up or you still sleep? There's other ways to come up. Let me show you something, I can teach you something. Show you how to work with your hands and make something out yourself before the drugs get you or the thugs get you. Hope that AIDS don't get up in ya. Young and invincible, how well you know Brenda. This life's a trap, word from a born sinner. Even though we not related, I got your back. Let me show you another way to make a stack. Pick the gun up, pick the gun up. You could come up, you could come up. Pick the gun up, pick the gun up. You could come up, you could come up. Pick your gun up, pick the gun up. You could come up, you could come up. That's what they saying, but that don't mean it's true. Or for you. In a calm state, talk to myself, don't let your patience break. Just get your cake, I know the game. So when they discriminate, cause of race I don't hate. I scrape my plate, wash my hands and move on. My reputation too strong for you to lock the gate. I can pop the Glock at your face, I know where to leave me. So should I put this man in his place? I ain't giving up my wife and kids. Been down that road, now a nigga got a life to live. I don't think you wanna cross that bridge where we go to war. Spared niggas lives before, now I ain't pull my sword. Put it in, earn respect, blood and sweat. Cry tears, drink beer, get it off the chest. We the last real niggas left. Too much disrespect, they don't expect for you to catch wreck. Stakes is high, you can't live with the regrets. But what is meant is meant. Hey yo, you gotta learn the game. So when shit go wrong, you know how to handle the pain. Yo, you gotta learn the game. Fake niggas tryna jam you up, have you locked down in chains. Yo, you gotta learn the game. So nothing comes as a surprise, things change, know how to maintain. Yo, you gotta learn the game. A real G could kill, but it takes a man to use his brain. The
game of life. Who really wanna live it twice? They say a coward dies 1,000 deaths. I was born to fight, spent a lot of nights on the streets. I was never lonely, turned my back on the homies, I can't picture that. Flipping packs to the best haze and had to split the racks. Up top cracking OEs, we around back, young and heartless, 52 my apartment. Plastic on the furniture, grandma kept it spotless. I did the knowledge, studied and stayed silent. Ran when the D's hit the block, we all shining. Had no idea that we was headed for prison. Dropped out of school for the jewels that was hidden. The OGs did drop the ball. Fatherless homes, moms was the only one I could call. Broke the law, I was learning the game. Now that I'm a little older, I ain't thugging the same. Hey yo, you gotta learn the game. So when shit go wrong, you know how to handle the pain. Yo, you gotta learn the game. Fake niggas tryna jam you up, have you locked down the chain. Yo, you gotta learn the game. So nothing comes as a surprise, things change, know how to maintain. Yo, you gotta learn the game. A real G could kill, but it takes a man to use his brain. They want us to fall, we rise to the top. Give it your all, bring it back to the block. Keep your head to the sky, we the cream of the crop. I know you ready to die, I'd rather you not. Carry your hammer, when will it stop? Senseless violence, either dead or we locked. Look at Biggie and Paka, this don't happen in rock. Sacrifice our life for the game, we suffered a lot. Look at our ops, war with the cops. Turned on ourselves, turned back the hands on the clock. We had knowledge of self, rides and watch. Military minded, protected the block. COINTELPRO out to stop our rise. Black Messiah getting high in this day and time. Follow the leader, chop the head, watch the body fall. Free our political prisoners behind the wall. No justice without bloodshed, the poor still getting walked on. Cross burned on the lawn. Mind state divide and conquer, boost the crime rate. Privatized prison, street life is high stakes. They want us to fall, we rise to the top. Give it your all, bring it back to the block. Keep your head to the sky, we the cream of the crop. I know you ready to die, I'd rather you not. I'd rather you live, eat off the land. Take care of your family, and be a man. For the women and children, build and destroy. Find peace in your mind, eliminate the noise. Build your body, know how to throw your hands. Get familiar with weapons, develop a plan. Know who you are, what you can and you can't. Be prepared for if and when shit hit the fan. We sing and we dance, won't search for the truth. Disconnected, can't relate to the youth. Can't empathize, disconnected from the root. Will cause the pain that'll lead them to shoot. Gangs recruit, prey on the weak-hearted. Broken homes, lack of love. Poor mothers and fathers bred the dog. Education could be the equalizer. Far from the days of Elijah who reads the Bible. They want us to fall, we rise to the top. Give it your all, bring it back to the block. Keep your head to the sky, we the cream of the crop. I know you ready to die, I'd rather you not. Nigga heart dropped like he blew trowel. Gunshots went off, sound like a few rounds in the spot where you keep the pounds. Wife upstairs, she got the heart to hold her down. Turned the door, now fell to his knees. She was on the ground bleeding, fighting for her life, surrounded by demons. Now her past was in peaches and cream. Fell victim to low self-esteem, no college degrees. Her parents couldn't be pleased, got addicted to trees. Infatuated with the G's on the block. First lady of the team, started moving a rock. Graduated the keys, stick up kids, they scheme and they plot. Ran in the spot, That's when she caught her first body, then she was locked. Bedford Hills, guards in respect the real. Watch for snakes and fakes, keep the still. Haunted like Amityville, family now fully abandoned her. Now she really a scrambler. Came home after 10 years, moved out, dreads in her hair. 30 years old, heart turned cold, can't hit the pole. So it's back to the O's. That's when she ran into who would eventually be her husband. Kingpin, big money holder, would've thought he was frontin'. Dressed like he lived modestly, never went out. Drive a used car, tinted out, small house. He told her, you ain't gotta sell drugs anymore, we going legit. I just put money down on a couple stores. His clique ain't want him to leave the strip. They started acting feverish, said we gon' kill his bitch, take all the money and bricks. This blood in, blood out, gotta sacrifice something to split. He woke up that morning, fish and grits. Got dressed, went to check up on his businesses. Wife at home, relaxing, watching flicks. That's when they kicked down the door and she grabbed the blick. Let off shots, at least 2 of them hit. She caught one in the hip, then got shot in the shoulder. Couldn't accept that it's over. He heard the shots around the corner. Rushed down the block, knew it was a spot. Thinking who got the drop. Ran inside, that's when he saw his bride on the floor, bleeding from the shock. She trying to utter her last words. She ain't tell him who it was, cause she want him to make a turn. Guess that they got what they deserve. After all, so many have died from the drugs that they serve. Past come back to haunt you when you wanna change. Niggas who you thought loved you don't want you out the game. They'll take away everything if you try to change. When you lose it all, it pull you back to the game. Past come back to haunt you when you wanna change. Niggas who you thought loved you don't want you out the game. They'll take away everything if you try to change. When you lose it all, it pull you back to the game.